What is up, YouTube? It has been a hot minute, let me tell you. So I think last video I posted was talking about the Altima and things to kind of watch out for if you decide that you're going to buy an Altima. And I was in a different car. And it's been a couple months. I wanted to make this a little earlier. It's probably going to be kind of noisy because I am by a highway. But really, probably one of the best spots I think I've really found lately that I really like. So I just want to go ahead and make this video for y'all. Go into what I got to replace the Altima and kind of like why I got it, stuff like that. So basically, what I ended up getting is 2018 WRX. Why not an STI? Why just a WRX? Well, I'll tell you why. I drive a lot. I drive a lot of miles from where I live to where I work, stuff like that. So what I wanted to do was go ahead and get a car that I could have fun with, mess with, tune, all that kind of stuff, but also something that actually got decent gas mileage. And that was really the big point. So I'm like, I want to have fun, but like, I'm not trying to get the same gas mileage as a V8. If I wanted the gas mileage of a V8, I'd buy a V8, or, you know, an import equivalent, you know, whatever. So I went with the 2018 WRX. It's a premium. Had to have the premium, did not want a base. A couple of things I was looking for is I wanted to make sure I had fog lights. I didn't want to have to wire up my own fog lights. It's a pain in the ass, rather have the factory crap for that. And also, one of the other things that was a key point and what I was looking for, it was kind of hard to find until I found it, was I wanted to find a performance package, which, if you know anything about the 2018's performance package, that package is actually an order only. So most dealerships don't just order one just because they can. Usually it's, if you see one sitting on a lot, probably someone put in for it, put interest for it, they got an order, came in, and that person decided that, you know, they're gonna back out, didn't really want that. And that's what happened with this one. I was gonna get it in white, but what ended up happening is the one that was in white was about 250 miles away. Could have got it shipped down, no problem. Dealership was cool with it. The dealership up there was cool with it. I was kind of in the back of the lot, just kind of looking at trucks as they're rolling off, or cars as they're rolling off the trucks. This car rolled off, and I saw it, and I was like, oh. I'm like, someone got an STI without, you know, the aero kit. I got looking at it, I'm like, no, that's a WRX. And it was. Someone had put a reserve on this car with a performance package and decided last minute, hey, I don't want it. So rather than wait, have to have a car shipped 250 miles, or not shipped, but drove 250 miles, have to pay for that driver to go get that car, bring it back, stuff like that, I went ahead and grabbed this one. It's in the Rally Blue, World Rally Blue. I like it, it's beautiful. It is beautiful. As you can see, it really shines in the sunlight. I love it. I love the wheels on the premiums that they did with the 2018s and up. This does already have some stuff done to it. I did kind of do a bunch of stuff right off the bat as soon as I bought the car. And I just haven't got around to making this video, which I want to put out first before I go into the exhaust, the rear fog lights, the rebadging, the new fog lights I have in the front, the new turn signals, stuff like that. So this is what I got. This is the new whip. I love it. It's amazing. I have almost 6,000 miles on it already, and I've made one payment. Haven't even had it for 2 months yet. Yeah, haven't even had it for 2 months yet, and I almost have 6,000 miles on it. That should put in perspective just how much I do drive. So, if you're curious, okay, performance package. What comes with that performance package that, you know, is a necessity or you want over the premium? There's not a whole lot of difference. I'll be honest, there's not a whole lot of difference. The main thing for me is basically the seating rework that you get with it. So if you get the premium or the base, you have that cloth seat, which isn't terrible, but I didn't really want it. I didn't want a limited with the leather, especially because, you know, I wanted to swap out for racing seats eventually. which I felt was, you know, kind of dumb to pay for the leather and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just gonna tear it out anyways. Put something else in there. And also, you know, if I decided to make it a truly dedicated track car down the road, you know, I didn't want to have all the extra stuff that came with the Limited. That was essentially useless because then it turned into a strictly track car. So really the only other main thing that really comes with the performance, besides the interior rework, is you do get high performance brake pads or whatever. And you do get the red caliber brakes, or the red painted calipers on your brakes. Performance pads, I mean, I don't know what the regular pads are that come with the WRX, so I honestly can't give you much of a difference. It seemed to work great for me. I had slotted and drilled rotors on my Altima, just because the traffic and how much of a high speed it is around here. So I will end up putting some upgraded discs on here and probably some other brake pads as well, just to kind of give it a sharper edge with the braking. So, but like I said, the main thing was the interior, and we'll go ahead and show you this real quick. So like I said, the normal base and premium come with like a cloth, and it's like cloth everywhere. With this premium, you get the Recaro seats that you only get aside from this, and like a limited STI and stuff like that. So that was the big thing, and it is worth the extra price in my opinion. These seats are so much more comfortable, and they're super nice. They hold you really good, even for a bigger guy like me. They are really nice. So one thing, so just going into this, so this used to be cloth. I know the sun's kind of in the way, but this used to be cloth with the performance package. Like I said, it's kind of like an interior rework. Now it's leather red stitching. The Recaro seats, which are an ultra suede and leather, really nice bolstering. It's like 8-way power adjustable. They're also heated. Fantastic. And one really nice thing that was a big point for me also with this is the fact that with the Recaro seats, they also do the back seats to match. Obviously, they're not Recaros or anything, you know, like that, which would be kind of obnoxious in the rear of a car. But they are 100% matching to match the front seat. So you have the leather, the ultra suede. Obviously, you still have, you know, the armrest that comes down, has 2 nice cup holders, all that kind of stuff. So that was really just the big thing that I wanted when I bought this car. I knew I was going to get the car, but I really wanted that performance package. I wasn't really sure when I was going to be getting the car, so I didn't want to order one myself and be like, hey, you know, go ahead and put in an order for me for, you know, this car with the performance package, and then maybe like, you know what, something came up, I can't do it. So I've kind of kept an eye on them. Like I said, there hasn't been a whole lot of them lately, but it is really nice. I think I've seen like a total of maybe 4 in like 6 months, in like a 300-mile radius, which has been really nice. So, but it's a good car. I love it. The other main thing about this car too that I wanted to do was with the 2018. We'll go ahead and throw the key in. One of the reasons why I got a 2018 instead of a 17 that I could have got, you know, a good deal on, stuff like that, is in fact that it does have the bigger screen. I don't know how well you can see that, but it does have a full-size screen up there now. Obviously really nice toggle options. These gauges you can kind of customize. There's a bunch of different gauges you can put in there, which is really nice. Obviously you have the G meter, another kind of useful gauge. This one you can't really customize. It's just basically like a miles per gallon kind of thing. Let's see, just then like your fancy clock tells you date, time, stuff like that. So truly, I really do love this car. For having it for 6,000 miles now, there's really not a whole lot I can complain about with this car, honest to God. There are a few things which I'm working on taking care of in an aftermarket setting, which is no big. But like I said, love the car. More videos to come. Just stay tuned. Subscribe, like, share. Snapchat and Instagram is in the link below. Those are always a good thing to kind of follow, check out if you want to see just some of the pictures, you know, from taking different locations, just kind of what's up from the day-to-day, stuff like that. Y'all take care, have fun, catch you on the next one.